What up? It's Matt. Welcome to Taco Potato Mustang. So, I haven't done anything much of anything with the Fox Mustang lately, but I did want to show something that I'm gonna work on to try and get a quick victory. So, my 88 GT has power mirrors, which you can see the little button there between the center console and the emergency brake behind the cup holders. And it works on the driver's side, but this is the passenger side mirror. I'm not sure what happened here, but I need to get in here and get this removed, take the mirror off and see if there's something that's unplugged or what's, I assume that since this is moving around loosely that even if it is plugged in, it doesn't make a difference. So I ordered some new replacement mirrors. I was kind of on the fence about ordering them because I don't necessarily need them, but what I need is like the motivation to that comes from doing something successfully, which would hopefully lead me to eventually getting my act together and putting this steering shaft assembly on the Fox. Part of the reason why that hasn't been done is because it's cold. I should be wearing shoes. It's pretty cold to be on the floor, but I'm hoping that if I can get these mirrors done, or at least the passenger side mirror done, that I will have some forward momentum, and next time there's a nice day, or a reasonably nice day, I can try and get this car up on jack stands and start working on that steering shaft assembly thing. Still haven't received my mirrors yet, but I'm taking the car to run an errand real quick, so let me show you what I'm talking about. So these are the controls for the mirrors, and you can see when I flip to the left, it makes a noise. Whoa! Didn't realize that it goes up and down. Interesting. Okay. That's why it helps to fiddle with stuff before you decide if you're going to replace it or not. I still think it needs to be replaced because the mirror goes inside, outside, whatever, back and forth from side to side without pressing the button. And then you can see on this side, it works pretty well. Hopefully the mirrors will arrive today, and then I can try and get the passenger side sorted out. It's the next day, and my mirrors did not arrive today. I got a notice from FedEx, so they're delayed. Won't be here till tomorrow. So I'm just gonna tinker around with the passenger side mirror and see if we can see anything helpful to see without a flashlight, but Looks like there's two, I don't know what size, nuts on the inside of this little triangle, and I'm assuming that this little black wrap is covering the wiring that's supposed to control the motion of the mirror. So I'm gonna try to figure out what size these are. So it looks like it's a 9mm, and at least one of these was pretty loose. So this might not be too difficult. We'll see. So I got the two nuts out, and it's looks like the mirror is connected on just on this little cable, but you might notice that there's a sheared off piece here. So I don't know how, but one of the bolts on the mirror broke, and you can see the nut is still stuck on it. Otherwise, it wasn't too difficult to get both those out. The mirrors arrived. So it seems like I'll have to try and see if I can trace back where this part actually clips in on the factory mirrors in order to get these installed. I mean, they look pretty good. I don't know if they need to be painted, but and also some of the commenters said that that when they received them, they were gloss black, but they were described as like matte black. So let's take a look at the yeah, I feel like they look pretty similar to the factory style. And interestingly, the driver's side does not say objects in mirror are closer than they appear, but the passenger side does. I wonder why that is. Do you know? Respond to the comments and educate us. Okay, so I'm messing around in the garage here, and I just got the passenger side mirror, the old passenger side mirror off. I didn't actually have to do anything with this clip. I just pulled on it and it came out, so I'm guessing it wasn't in there particularly tight. Now I just gotta see, like, there's not a lot of space to wiggle around in here, even from the other side of the door. So I just gotta see how I can get the new mirror plug in here, and see if we can get this passenger side mirror functioning the way it's supposed to. Okay, so I did not want to do this, but it seems like I have to remove the door panel. I don't know if I'll document that whole thing, because there's a couple of videos on YouTube that you can find pretty quickly that show you how to remove these. I do not have a door panel removal tool, but I'll try to see if I can make it work. If not, I'll just go to AutoZone and pick one up or something tomorrow. What up? I just stopped by AutoZone and picked up a door panel remover, because it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to get to the connector for the mirror if I don't remove the door panel. I really jinxed this when I said it was going to be easy, small victory. Okay, so one thing that might be an issue is so one of the steps to getting the door panel off is unplugging the the connectors for the power locks and windows. This is assuming that your Fox has power locks and windows. And so yesterday, I was trying to unplug one of these, and actually stopped because, if you can see here, but there's a little crack in the plastic. I'm assuming this thing has never been touched before. Like, I mean, this is a 33-year-old car. So I don't want to break it. So I'm thinking that maybe I can just like try to take the door panel off, but leave these plugged in. At least just enough to get behind here to plug in, to try to find the other part of this on the new mirror to plug it in. So that's why I got the door panel remover. So let's see if this works. Okay, so I did manage to actually get the things unplugged without doing more damage to the connector. I might wrap that in some tape when I put it back together. One thing that is pretty annoying is that I'm parked kind of far to one side of the garage, so it's kind of a pain to get to the Christmas tree plug things. These, which are all along the bottom, and I think the sides. I'm not sure about the top yet, but yeah. Okay, so got the door panel off. It seems like once you have the plugs on the sides, you just pull up. And you can see this is the connector for the mirror. I'm not sure the best way, because it's connected on a little Christmas tree hook plug thing, whatever. It's a little tricky with this lining on the outside of the door. I'm trying to make sure you get that lined up, and also the two bolts that go into the little triangle area. Okay, so another thing that this tool is useful for is getting this little clip for the connector that's inside the car. So here's the new mirror connector, and here's the one that was plugged right here. Now, we got that sort of sorted out. Okay, so I mostly got this figured out. sort of lined up. I still need to tighten the screws and then get the door put back together, but it's a little dirty too. Okay, so getting the door back on wasn't too difficult. Although at some point I do want to take a look at the lock mechanism for the passenger side, because I don't know if it's supposed to be like crazy loose, but yeah. Also, if I didn't already mention this, highly recommend taking the speaker out, because I dropped the two nuts, like this is the old one, I dropped them into the door like 3 times trying to screw them onto the new mirror. Another thing I was going to note is I do have a speaker in this door, but one of the wires was cut off, and also it has this like this thing is kind of heavy. It's like a little magnet. Looks like there might be some wires in there. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but obviously there's some kicker impulse aftermarket speakers. This one wasn't working, obviously, so I need to get something at some point to replace, to add to there, and then probably upgrade the one that's on the driver's side. Yeah, now I'm gonna get the battery reconnected and see if this new mirror works. Okay, now's the test to see if we made some success. Dun, dun, dun. Right, left, up, down, bum ba da da. Victory, progress. Yeah, pretty excited to get that done. Now I have a mirror on the passenger side that functions all of the ways that it's supposed to. Safety first. Good times, good times. Well, now I will have to figure out what else I'm going to do with the Fox Mustang soon. Of course, now it's like nice weather for a couple days, but I don't have time to get underneath the car and do the steering shaft thingamajigger. But we'll see what else we can get done in the coming weeks and months. Anyways, thanks for checking out my video, and keep an eye out for more on the Fox Mustang, more food related shenanigans and whatever else. Okay, so interesting development. I just turned the car on and I noticed that the passenger side window goes down super fast now. Goes down and up super fast with no like shaking or anything. But watch this. It's a little bit, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it's a little bit slower, and the window like kind of vibrates while it's going up and down. So I'm wondering if there's something to do with the connection being undone and redone, that, or maybe something with like the path of the door lining, that, or maybe, I don't know, something. Anyways, interesting. Makes me wonder if I should do the mirror on the driver side and just take a look at this stuff on the inside of the door panel, see if we can figure out why this window is going up and down slower than the passenger side. Anyways, tune in next time while we figure out this latest mystery development, whatever. Peace out.